Great, really great time. Great time. Okay.
So, any other questions?
I have one more question.
Okay. I think, before that, we're okay, we're good. We can
Before I proceed to my next question, I just want to go back on my accent question because I applaud the cast for using their neutral accents because not everything has to be period accurate. If you look at Last Gorman's Romeo and Juliet, the one with Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes, you know, the one who got who is persona de Carta de Manila. But anyways, it's set in 90s California. They use their Californian accent, but their dialogue is still very Shakespearean. And that's one of my favorite movies ever. Anyways, so my next question is, King Arthur is an English legend, if I got that correctly. And as Filipinos, we're not that connected to English mythology a lot. It really depends. But at least for the Cebuano public, it's not usually in our psyche to think, oh, King Arthur, this and that. So, and considering that King Arthur has been adapted many times, both on stage, television, and on screen, what kind of unique, what can this production bring something new to the table on King Arthur, and why should Cebuanos should check out this production?
Yeah, why should, or what do you think can it bring to the public?
Right, actually, the most challenging part of this musical is we don't have any accurate references. This is legend and a myth. So what we did is we're going to settle to what our producer and our writer, our playwright, really want to be. So what we did is the reason why we have this neutral accent as our medium in order for how they look like mag-abot mi sa tunga. So especially as a director, I'm actually not into English because I am an advocate of Cebuano culture. I'm under the wing of Mang Ligaya, so I really think a lot how I'm going to justify and encourage myself to be into this production since I'm not into the Western people and Western culture. So it's very difficult for me as a director, but later on what I realized is that it doesn't matter if that's a Western thing as long as we have Filipino cast, all Filipino cast, and that would be a great picture of integration wherein we are about to bring global talents. Our Filipino talents will be into global arena. So that would be the best thing I would like to share to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Rick. Yeah? Are we good? Do you still have more questions?
Oh, just one of the things. What's unique? The songs are unique. These are all original songs. I think you're going to love them when you hear them. That's just, maybe these guys are telling me that just because I wrote them. But I think the songs are unique. The story, everybody can relate to. It's a hero. Arthur, the hero. You're one of heroes in the past. You have love, you have deceit, we have war, we're fighting, it's really there in everybody's makeup. It's in your, I think Arnold says daily life or whatever. So it's unique in some ways, but it's very common in others. It was never set out to be a standard of any way. It's meant to be entertaining. That's it. If it's entertaining, if you appreciate it, that will be achieved the same. But a good question, great question. Made me think about Dracula. Is Dracula more regional?
Our thing. Oh, sorry. Just to add, I think we might be more familiar with Dracula because our folklore is very horror based. If you know about the Aswang, this and that. So yeah, that's it.
That's it. Then we keep going with Dracula.
Yeah. That's it for my questions for now.
Okay, may I add? Okay, King Arthur is not really very far from our own setting in the Philippines. We have heroes, soldiers, Lapu-Lapu, and all those monuments. And we see all our own Philippine setting. Like the Lady of the Lake, when I did research about her, she has a lot of personalities. And I have to focus, a fairy, we have our own Encantada, right? And all those entities beyond. So it's not that because it's foreign, we cannot relate it in our own Philippine setting.
That's it for my questions for now. Does my media colleagues have more questions, pa? Or...
Yeah. So, well, because we are ready to wrap up. All right. So, no more questions.
Siguro I have one more question.
Okay.
What's the age rating of this play, and is there any content warning for parents who plan to bring their children to the show?
It's for general patronage. It's a very wholesome entertainment material, and we encourage families to watch it along with their kids. You know, it's very entertaining in the sense that you are not going to be bored because this is not a straight play where you just listen to conversation. There's a lot of scene changes. You know, we have a scene in the dungeons, then we have a scene in the lake, then we have a scene in the battlefield, and we have a scene in the throne room. So there's so many change of scenes here. So once you watch it for 2 hours and 20 minutes, right, Jim? You're not going to be bored. Now, when you, just a rejoinder to the question, how can we relate to King Arthur when it's about royalty and it's about Europe and we are in Asia? It's simple. The story of King Arthur is about humanity. It is about greed. It is about guilt. It is about intrigue. It is about drama. It is about mystery. You know, so there's a lot of things in our lives that we can relate it to. We have been deceived, you know, there's a story of betrayal. And of course, the universal feeling of love. It could be love of family, it could be love of friends, it could be love of a friend, love of your job, you know, or your profession or career, and our love for entertainment and performances, right? So, King Arthur is truly a story about us. That's why we can do it.
Yeah, and may I add, it's a story of forgiveness. Yeah, you can see that in the show how Arthur forgave.
We will make you cry.
In spite of everything.
No, I'm not
In
gonna say
spite
why.
of the deception.
But it's also going to be, although it's entertaining and you'll be ecstatic and you'll be happy and you'll be excited, and it's also a tearjerker. So you prepare a bucket, you know, for your tears. All right, so if there are no more questions.
Thank you so much.
All right, so can we give a round of applause to our cast, our creative team, our production team for The Path to Avalon,